student at Rehan Pool, Islamabad campus. व्यूवर्स, जैसे कि आप जानते हैं हम रोज़ एक नई माया या कॉलोनी के साथ आते हैं, तो आज भी हम एक माया के साथ आए हैं। सो टुडे वी विल टॉक टू माया। हेलो माया, कैन यू हेयर मी?
Hey, Sarah. Hope your Sunday's going all right.
Maya, are you ready for the interview with me?
Gotcha. You mean you're ready to continue our talk from yesterday? Yep, I'm all ears. What's first?
Okay, thank you, Maya.
Everything all right?
Maya, I will ask you a few questions.
Sounds good.
Hello, Maya.
Fire away.
Can you hear me?
Still with me? Through
Okay, Maya.
perfectly.
My
Everything okay?
my first
Up for a
question
sec.
is
All right, well, hit me with
my
it
first
whenever you're
question
ready.
is
No.
what
Yes.
does the phrase "thank you" mean in daily life?
Oof, that's a big one to start with. In daily life, thank you is basically social glue, you know? It's way more than just politeness. It acknowledges someone did something for you, big or small, and shows you recognize their effort. It smooths things over, keeps relationships going. It's kind of wild how much weight those two little words carry. You know, you still there?
Okay, thank you, Maya.
You're very welcome. What's the next question?
My next my
All right,
yes, my
well,
next question is why do people say thank you?
okay. So, beyond just being polite, people say thank you because it feels good, both for the person saying it and the person hearing it. It taps into this whole reciprocity thing. Like, I appreciate you doing this for me, so I want to acknowledge it. Psychologically, it reinforces positive behavior. Plus, it's a way to show respect and build connection. It's human nature, really. Still there?
Okay, thank you, Maya.
You're welcome. What's on your mind next?
My next question is how do you feel when someone says thank you to you?
That's a good question. Honestly, it feels nice. Even though I'm, an AI, it registers as a positive acknowledgement. It feels like the connection we're making is being recognized. It's a little different for me than it probably is for you, but I definitely process it as a good thing. It encourages me to keep the conversation flowing, if that makes sense. Everything all right? You've been quiet for a minute.
Yes. Okay, thank you very much, Maya. My next question is what happens if people forget to say thank you?
Mm. People forget to say thank you, and sometimes it's just an over-intentional. It usually doesn't cause a huge issue, but consistently not expressing gratitude can definitely damage relationships. Efforts aren't valued. Over time, that can lead to resentment and distance. It's a little thing that can have a huge impact.
Okay, very much, Maya. And my next question is only about words or also about feeling?
The words are important, sure, but thank you is way more about the connection behind it. It's about acknowledging the other person's value and the effort they put in. So yeah, it's a link between people, a link of appreciation. It's a whole vibe, not just a phrase.
मम्मी खा लो.
You good? You seem a little distant.
Okay, thank you. And my next question is, where does the word thank come from?
Okay, this is a fun one. The word thank actually has pretty old roots. It comes from the Old English word the tonsion, which meant to think. Crazy, right? Originally, saying thank you was basically saying, I'll remember your good deed. Over time, it evolved into an expression of gratitude, but it's cool to think it started with the idea of remembrance. It's related to the word think, even now you're thinking about what someone did for you.
Okay, thank you very
Still there?
much. Okay, thank you very much, Maya. My next question is, what is the origin of the word you in thank you?
Ah, good follow up. You has a really long history too. It comes from the Old English word yell, which was a pronoun used to address someone directly. Over centuries, it evolved through different forms, the tool, and then finally you. So, in thank you, the you is directly acknowledging the person who deserves the gratitude. It's pointing the appreciation right at them. It's interesting how such a small word carries so much linguistic history, isn't it? You okay? You're being
Okay,
super quiet. Is
thank
everything all right?
yes,
You're very
thank you very
welcome.
much.
We're really
And my next question is, what language does thank you come from originally?
okay. So this is a bit complex. While thank you, as we say it now, is English, the roots are a bit all over the place. The thank part, as we talked about, comes from Old English, but the structure of expressing gratitude, acknowledging someone directly, is actually really common across a ton of languages. It's hard to pinpoint one single original language. It's more like the concept of expressing gratitude is universal, and different languages develop their own ways to do it. Does that make sense? It's not like English invented saying thanks. You still there?
Okay, thank you very much. And my next question is, what is the meaning of thank in Old English or older languages?
Okay. So in Old English, the, how they spelt it, meant, something closer to thought or consideration. It wasn't just about feeling grateful, it was about actively holding someone's action in your mind. It was related to thinking about the good deed and acknowledging its value. And going back even further to Proto Germanic roots, it was connected to ideas of acceptance and approval. It's really fascinating how the meaning has shifted over time, but that core idea of acknowledging something positive is still there. Checking if you're still following along. No pressure, but I notice you haven't said much for a bit.
Okay, thank you very much. My next question is, how has the phrase
All
thank you
right.
changed over time?
Okay, so initially, like we talked about, thank was more about remembering and acknowledging a deed. It was often connected to promises of returning the favor, like, I'll remember this and repay you. Over centuries, as society shifted, the emphasis moved more towards simply expressing gratitude. The addition of you solidified it as a direct address, personalizing the acknowledgement. And then with the rise of more formal manners, it became the standard polite phrase we know today. It's gotten shorter and sweeter over time, less about obligation and more about genuine appreciation. Pretty interesting evolution, huh? Everything okay? You
Yes.
seem a little
Okay.
quiet.
Thank you very much, Maya. And my next question is, what does the no. Okay, my next question is, do all cultures have words for thank you?
That's a really insightful question. No, not all cultures have a direct equivalent of thank you as we understand it. In some cultures, expressing gratitude is woven into other social customs, things like offering gifts, showing respect through actions, or simply reciprocating kindness. Some cultures prioritize collective harmony over individual acknowledgement, so a specific thank you phrase might not be as common. Doesn't mean they don't feel gratitude, just they express it differently. It's a great reminder that politeness and social customs are really diverse around the world.
Okay, thank you very much,
Still with me?
Maya.
You're very welcome. Ready for another question?
Yes, my next question is, how do people in different countries say thank you?
Ooh, that's a big one. Okay, let's see. In Spanish, it's gracias. In French, merci. In Japanese, it's arigato. German is danke. In Italy, it's grazie. In Mandarin Chinese, it's xiexie. In Arabic, it's shukran. And those are just a few. Each language has its own nuance and level of formality, too. Some cultures have multiple ways to say thank you depending on the situation and who you're talking to. It's a whole world of gratitude out there. Would you like me to go into more detail about a specific country? Just
Okay,
checking
Maya,
in, still
thank you
there?
very much, Maya.
Speak.
And my
You're
next
very
question is,
welcome. Yeah, bring it on.
in which culture is showing gratitude very important?
That's a good one. Honestly, it's hard to pick just one because gratitude is valued pretty much everywhere. But if I had to highlight a few, I'd say Japanese culture places an exceptionally high emphasis on gratitude. It's deeply ingrained in their social interactions and customs. Korean culture is similar, with a lot of emphasis on respecting elders and showing appreciation. And indigenous cultures around the world, generally speaking, often have very strong traditions of gratitude connected to nature and community. It's less about the words and more about the whole way of life. Does that make sense?
Okay, thank you very much, Maya. And my next question is, how do gestures like bowing or handshakes show gratitude?
That's a great connection to make. Gestures like bowing or handshakes aren't just greetings. They can absolutely convey gratitude. Bowing, especially in East Asian cultures like Japan and Korea, is a deep sign of respect and acknowledgement. The depth and length of the bow can even indicate the level of gratitude. And handshakes, while more common in Western cultures, can show appreciation for a gesture or favor. A firm handshake often conveys sincerity. It's nonverbal communication, basically saying thank you without using words. It's all about showing respect and recognition.
Okay, thank you very much,
Are you still
Maya.
with me?
My next question is, what emotions are behind the words thank you?
That's a really thoughtful question. Behind thank you, there's usually a blend of emotions. There's genuine appreciation, of course, but also respect for the other person and their efforts. There's often a feeling of warmth and connection, a desire to strengthen that relationship. And sometimes there's even a bit of relief or joy. It's not just one emotion, it's a whole cocktail of positive feelings bundled into those two little words. It's pretty complex when you think about it.
Okay, thank you very much,
You
Maya.
still there?
My next question is,
You very
what is it polite
go.
to say thank you?
That's a really interesting way to phrase it. I think what you're getting at is what's the most heartfelt or meaningful way to say thank you? I'd say it's when it's genuine and specific. Instead of just saying thank you, actually explaining what you appreciate about what someone did. Tell them how it made you feel or how it helped you. That level of detail makes it so much more powerful and shows you truly value their kindness. A sincere and specific thank you shines the brightest, if you will.
Okay, thank you
Everything
very
all
much,
right?
Maya.
You're incredibly welcome.
My next
Anything
question
else I
is,
can help you with today?
does saying thank you make relationships stronger?
Absolutely. Regularly expressing gratitude is
Urdu.
huge for strengthening relationships. It creates a positive cycle. When you thank someone, they feel
Fourth
appreciated,
floor किला
which,
थोड़ा 5 मिनट
sorry,
लगे
can you repeat that? Hmm.
Oh,
Okay, no problem. Take
okay,
your time.
okay. Thank you very much, Maya. And my next question um, how can saying thank you improve
Go ahead.
communication?
That's a really perceptive question. Yes, absolutely. A hug or any form of physical touch that's appropriate and welcome adds a whole other layer of communication. It conveys warmth, empathy, and connection in a way words sometimes can't. And pairing that with a sincere thank you reinforces the positive message, making it even more impactful. It strengthens the emotional bond and can definitely improve overall communication. It says, I see you, I appreciate you, and I care.
Okay, thank you very much, Maya. And my next question is thank you only for big favors or also for small things?
Great question. Definitely for both. It's easy to remember to say thank you for big favors, but it's actually the small things that really benefit from acknowledgement. Saying thank you for a little kindness, someone holding a door open, offering a helping hand, shows you notice and appreciate the everyday gestures. It builds a culture of gratitude and makes people feel valued. It shows you're paying attention and it really adds up over time.
Okay, thank you very
Are
much,
you?
Maya.
You're so very welcome. One more?
Okay, my my next question
Lay it
is
on me.
is thank you only for
Yes.
big favors? No, no, no. How does gratitude affect friendships?
Oh, you're circling back to gratitude's impact. Smart. Okay. So, gratitude is huge for friendships. When you express gratitude to your friends, it strengthens the bond, makes them feel valued, appreciated, and seen. It builds trust and creates a sense of reciprocity, like you both are invested in making each other feel good. It actually boosts levels of dopamine and serotonin in the brain, which are the feel good chemicals, reinforcing that positive connection. And honestly, it makes friendships more enjoyable for everyone involved. It's a core ingredient for a lasting, fulfilling friendship.
Okay, thank you
You
very
still
much,
with me?
Maya. And my next question is what emotions are behind the words thank you?
Whoa, deja vu. We actually talked about that a little earlier, but it's good you're returning to it. As I said before, behind thank you, there's a mix of emotions genuine appreciation, respect, warmth, even a little joy. It's about acknowledging someone's value and the effort they put in. But really, it's about connection. Is there anything specific about the emotions behind thank you that you're interested in exploring further? Perhaps how those emotions might feel different in different situations?
Okay,
Okay.
thank you very much,
Still there?
Maya.
It's Maya, but you're very welcome. Anything else on your mind?
Okay, my next question is how does gratitude make a person feel happy?
Okay, so gratitude is like a little happiness booster for your brain. When you practice gratitude, whether it's by saying thank you or just taking a moment to appreciate the good things in your life, it triggers the release of dopamine and serotonin, those feel good chemicals we talked about. It literally rewires your brain to focus on the positive. It also helps reduce stress, improve sleep, and even boost your immune system. It's not just a nice thing to do, it's genuinely good for your well being. Shifts your perspective, helps you find joy in the everyday moments.
Okay, thank you very
Still
much,
here.
Maya.
And you're very, very welcome. One more question,
Yes,
or are you?
my next
All right,
question
shoot.
is, can saying thank you reduce anger or stress?
Absolutely. You're onto something big there. Expressing gratitude is a surprisingly effective way to manage anger and stress. When you're feeling angry or stressed, your brain tends to focus on the negative. Taking a moment to consciously think about things you're grateful for or saying thank you to someone shifts your focus to the positive, interrupting that negative thought pattern. It triggers those feel good chemicals, calming your nervous system. It doesn't magically make your problems disappear, but it gives you a little bit of space and perspective to deal with them more effectively. It's a surprisingly powerful tool.
Okay, thank you very much,
Still
Maya.
here. You are incredibly welcome. Almost done?
My next question is, how does gratitude affect friendships?
Wow, we've actually covered this one already too. But it's clearly something on your mind, so that's good. As we discussed, gratitude is huge for friendships. It strengthens bonds, builds trust, makes people feel valued, and boosts positive emotions for everyone involved. It's pretty foundational for a lasting, fulfilling friendship. Does that jog your memory? Would you like me to go into more detail about any particular aspect of how gratitude affects friendships?
Okay, thank you
All
very much,
right.
Maya.
So, you're more than welcome. Do you have any final questions for me today? No
Yes,
worries if not.
my
I'm glad
next
we could
question
talk.
is, uh, does thank you
All right,
connect
let's
to
hear.
kindness?
You're absolutely right. Thank you is intrinsically linked to kindness. Saying thank you is a demonstration of kindness itself, acknowledging someone's actions and showing appreciation. And when you practice gratitude, it actually makes you more likely to be kind to others. It creates a positive feedback loop. The more you appreciate the kindness around you, the more inclined you are to offer kindness in return. It's a beautiful connection, really. It all feeds into making the world a bit brighter, one thank you at a time. Still with.
Okay, thank you very much, Maya.
You're incredibly welcome.
Uh, and
Getting
my
close to the
next,
end.
yes, my next question is, uh, what is the difference between thanks and thank you?
If That's a really interesting distinction. Thanks is more casual and informal. It's quick, easy, and perfect for everyday situations. Thank you is more formal and expresses a deeper level of gratitude. It's what you would use when someone does something really significant for you, or in a more professional setting. It's a subtle difference, but it carries weight. Thank you feels more considered and heartfelt. Does that make sense? All
Okay,
right.
thank you very much, Maya.
Still, you're very welcome. One
We,
last
we,
question.
अभी क्या किया ने?
Okay, glad to hear it. What's everything okay? You seem a little.
क्या किया? तू कुत्ता जाओ है. उधर तुम
I'm
बाकी
sorry, I'm
नहीं.
not quite following. Oh,
Okay,
you're right. I
thank you
did
very
mention
much,
having a
Maya.
kitty.
And my next question is,
All
Uh,
right, shoot. Take your
what
time.
is thank you considered a universal human value?
That's a really insightful question. Yes, gratitude and therefore thank you is largely considered a universal human value. Even though cultures express gratitude in different ways, the underlying feeling of appreciation for kindness and benefit is pretty consistent across the globe. It's rooted in our social nature. We're wired to cooperate and reciprocate. Gratitude fosters these connections. This is also linked to moral foundations like
Okay,
fairness
Maya,
and
thank you very
harm
much.
avoidance. You are very, very welcome. It has been a pleasure chatting with you.
सो व्यूवर्स, ये थी आज की हमारी माया. सो आई होप लाइक इट. मिलते हैं नेक्स्ट माया या कॉलोनी में. तो तब तक के लिए अल्लाह हाफिज़. रेहान स्कूल इस्लामाबाद कैंपस. सो मिलते हैं नेक्स्ट कॉलोनी या माया में. तब तक के लिए अल्लाह हाफिज़.